it's time that I come clean about a lot of things. My name is Brendan James Orion Hughes. I was born in Huntsville, Alabama, September 17th, 1986 at 10:51 a.m. Um, I was born to a mother who was not supposed to be able to have children. She was, to all intents and purposes, sterile. A type 1 diabetic, as we know now, and a very, very loving, caring soul who was told flat out by many doctors that she would never have a healthy child. And considering where my life led me, makes me wonder if maybe they were correct, but that's besides the point. I go by James Orion these days. My dad's name and my middle name Orion. I plan on legally changing my last name to Orion eventually, but it's the middle name I was born with. I've never thought a lot about it for the first few years, but I had been experiencing quite a few things since a child. I've fought demons since the age of 4 years old. First time I can remember fighting one off subconsciously. I've been communicating with spirits for almost as long. I've had a connection, I felt a strong connection to space and cosmic things. Growing up, music that I listened to was different than the rest of the kids. I was listening to music that was a lot older because my mom and dad had eclectic taste in music. I gained a lot of it. I was told from an early age that by certain spirits, that I would be an amazing musician one day, and that something I should pursue. So that's why I started learning when I was younger, but stopped after a while, and life gets in the way, things happen. And eventually, when I found my way back to playing guitar, I discovered that it seems like I had almost like an innate talent for it, like it was always there, For me, I had to learn, and I had to do what I had to do to get better at it, but I felt like I was at an advantage for some reason, and I just had that spark with music in me. Among all the other things that I had been able to deal with or had to deal with as a child and as a person, music was the one thing that stood out to me as my anchor to reality, so to speak. Because a lot of things in my mind and my body and everything that was going on didn't feel like it was of this earth, so I had to find something to anchor me to this planet, it seems, if that makes any sense. I'm sure it does to some of you. I have always had a natural affinity for the color indigo, and I found out recently that could mean something. But it's always been my favorite color. It's a weird one. There's only a few people I know out of, God, I've met thousands and thousands of people. That's a hard to find favorite color among a lot of people, a combination of purple and blue, I've started doing a lot of things differently as an older person, but my journey has led me down so many different paths, and I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of. I've done a lot of things that I'm definitely wish I could take back. Lots of regrets. I have a lot of people I owe a lot of recompense to. I don't know what the word for that is. I owe them a lot of myself when I eventually become what I've been told I'm supposed to become. I've been told by the spirits from an early age. I've been told by direct connection to God. I have a direct line to Him and my higher self. Also, I can talk to both of them or any of them whenever I so please, but it drains me, spiritually drains me to the point where it drains me physically. So I can't stay in that phase for too long. I can You can use frequencies and meditation to stay in that longer and to achieve it easier. But I've never been able to fully stay in it. Um, when I'm in it, I write the most incredible songs that I've ever written, and I've been writing for a long time. But here for the last few years, I've felt a connection with it, and it's different than it used to be. Um, how can I put this and not sound absolutely bat crazy? Um, okay, so I've been told in a lot of ways that I'm supposed to do something with music, and I mean big. Like I'm supposed to be like some incredible songwriter, musician. I've been told I'm supposed to become one of the best musicians of all time. It's my destiny. It's hard to believe that kind of thing, when the spirits are telling you that. But then when God throws about a million signs at you, telling you that you have to do this, it can be rather overwhelming. I'm going to particularly point out a story of something that's happened to me about 2 years ago when I was living in a broken down house. I'm not living in a much better place right now, but let's just get to the point of it. So when I was living there, I had a beat up acoustic guitar. I was attempting to learn to play better, and I cut my teeth there. Even though I've been playing for 13, 14 years at that point, I kept on and kept on, and I kept on getting better with this crappy acoustic guitar that I had. And one night I was done with it. I said, I don't want to play no more. I threw the guitar down. I said, I'm done with it. I couldn't get it to tune right. It didn't sound right at all. I could not get it in tune because I couldn't tune by ear, for real at all. When I threw that guitar down and said, I'm done with it, that's when the first time I heard the voice of God like he was in the room with me. I'd always communicated with the spirits and God, and I'd always hear them talking to me through my thoughts and in my head. That was something that was always there. But when he spoke to me physically like he was in the room with me and told me to rise up, do what you have to do, and he told me to turn to, if I'm remembering correctly, it was Second Chronicles chapter 5 verse 12. I'm gonna have to look that up to confirm it. Basically talks about musicians and instruments and people singing harmony of God. If it was something along those lines, I still remember it. Sent a shiver down my spine. It changed me as a person. And at that point, not only did I realize that everything I'd been hearing and experiencing throughout my life was real and tangible, that, yeah, I was meant to do something great. It also happened to occur that my phone, which had been smashed, battery totally dead, screen totally broken, the thing has been off for like a day and a half. There's no way it has energy or juice in it. There's another reason I was upset, because I didn't have my phone. It was dead, and I didn't have the money to buy another one, or money for a plan for that matter. But yeah, basically that phone flipped on, and it came on long enough, and that screen was just broke. It was broken, but it was just enough for that screen that wasn't affected for me to see the guitar tuner that had popped up on the screen of that phone. And I tuned my guitar with that phone, with what juice it had in it, and I could see on the screen. And as soon as I tuned that guitar and it was good, that thing shut back off. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen in my life, but I already knew what it was. I've had miracles like this happen my whole life, but this was just different. This was like in your face right there, this is for you kind of thing. So I've been very much in that mode for a long time since then. And I decided at that point that if that is my destiny, then that was my destiny, to be a musician and to play the guitar and get as good with it as I could. And now I'm at a point now where I feel like I get better every single day, and if I don't practice, But I'm feeling a connection with all the people that are feeling the same thing. And maybe my middle name being Orion, was a destined flagpole for me to see something. It was like a signpost to tell me that I was supposed to do something great. I was given by the spirits, who called certain spirits, which called themselves the children of Orion. They gifted me a song, which I'm still trying to find a way to write. I've written it. It's done. It's been done. But I've got to find a way to put it and make it as special as it can be before I share it with everybody else. Excuse me, I keep checking the percentage to see what it is. This phone's about to die. I just want to get this message out. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And I feel a special connection with the universe and a lot of people. People think I'm crazy. A lot of most normal people think I'm absolutely insane. But I have this weird ability. I always feel alone in a room full of people. But I can flip the switch and just turn the charm on and just make friends like it's nobody's business. It's so easy for me to make friends. It's just hard for me to keep them. So I'm always alone. I'm always feeling like I'm different. I always have. I've always felt different. I felt weird. Almost as if I'm not of this world. My blood type is weird too. It's like AB negative or something like that. I don't know. I have a really weird blood type too. So I've had some people tell me that has something to do with it or whatever. Star seed, star children. I believe the children of Orion are something we have yet to comprehend. I've heard theories recently about how they could be, the crypto extraterrestrials or something like that. I don't know what the phrase for that is. Basically, a different version of humans with special powers and abilities from birth, and I want to get some opinions from people. I don't want to turn this channel into a total existential, pondering. There's enough of those. But I want opinions. I want to see if I can connect with other people that are like me, particularly musicians who may feel like maybe they're destined to do something great. Maybe we can do something together. But this is the only reason I'm really posting this right now is I just want to get this out here. I want people to understand that this channel that I'm creating right now, this is more than just a channel. This is a community full of people who I think are going to be. This is a community I want to make. I want to make it so it's not difficult for people like us. If you feel like you're like me and similar, we can have a place to communicate and talk. Open-mindedness. This is what I want. Open-mindedness. We have to be open-minded about our situation and the worlds that we live in, the dimensions that we inhabit, the places that we are. We have to find a way to connect ourselves to them and connect with the other ones that are like us. Because if we don't, I don't know. But I've been told some things that would scare the hair off a cat. I'm not even kidding. There's so many things going on right now that I know that we're not certain of, that we may not know for certain or even true or ever would be true. But I want to share this with you right now. If you feel like I do and you feel like you're different or you're special or something going on, I want you to know that you're not alone. And I'm here too. And I want to talk to these people. I want to talk to anybody who has experiences to share. This is what we want. This is what we need. We need this to cleanse ourselves, to make ourselves better as people and progress ourselves. If we really are seers, mediums, if we really have these powers, I mean, what happens if we all band them together? Maybe we can change the world for the better. Maybe there's something that we're missing right below the surface that another one of us can help us find. That's all I'm looking for, is a way forward. I'm looking for people who can help me come forward. And I'm looking for people that I need my help to come forward. But this is special. Let's help each other unlock our secrets, help each other unlock secrets of the universe, the mysteries, things that make no sense to most people, but we knew in our hearts from the beginning that they were real. And that's all for now. Please contact me if you have anything in particular you would like for me to discuss, or if you would like to discuss something with me, or you just want to talk. I want to get to know people. I want more friends who are like me. And this is where I'll end it. Keep it simple, but never forget where you come from. Because the day you forget where you come from, is the day it's all lost. Thanks again for hearing me out, and we shall speak again soon.